Manasseh received considerable territory in the central highlands west of the Jordan, and also land across the river in Gilead. Among the prominent members of the tribe of Manasseh were the judges Gideon and Jephthah. Not Jethro, no. It sounds even dumber than Jethro. Jephthah. Much later, some Manassenites deserted the army of King Saul to support David's bid for power. But when Solomon's realm was divided, Manasseh formed an important component of the northern kingdom of Israel. The successive capitals of Shechem, Tirzah, and Samaria were all located within the territory of Manasseh. Nevertheless, a few Manassites, according to the report, still undertook the traditional pilgrimage to Jerusalem in order to celebrate the Passover festival there, and some apparently defected to Judah in response to the religious reforms of King Asa, Solomon's great-grandson. You know, Josephus was a revolutionary, and the only person that ever wrote about the historical Jesus outside of the Bible was Josephus. That's it. Just Josephus. And Josephus, he, told some stretchers. He told some tall tales. He lied. Josephus straight up lied, said some building was made of marble. There wasn't even marble back then over in that spot. What the? Oh, but the Romans liked the marble. Oh, okay. Pontius Pilate, he washed his hands of the whole affair. But Pontius Pilate washing his hands of the whole affair, that's a Jewish tradition, to wash your hands of the whole affair, to wash your hands clean of your sins. But that's what Pontius Pilate did. So why is a Roman narrative incorporating Jewish traditions? The Romans didn't give a damn. Pontius Pilate was a mean motherfucker. He killed another Messiah. Messiah was about to go up the mountain. And as soon as he went up the mountain, he was going to be the new Messiah. And the Romans went there and killed every single one of them, crucified every single one of them. Herod, they were fucking conquerors, right? So the idea of, Christianity of being with the Romans is that you got this conquering Roman nation and it's tempered with Christianity. But Christianity is going to get adopted at Constantine, 300 AD, and then Roman Empire is gone by 476 AD, so less than 200 years later. So in the 2,000-year reign of Rome, or the 1,500-year reign, the kingship and the republic and the empire, which, isn't that amazing? That shows you the growth right there, right? Starts as a kingdom, then goes to a republic, then becomes too big as an empire, and then it all just collapses, and then you're just one little tiny city in Italy. When the Assyrians conquered Israel in 721 BC and carried the northern tribes off into exile, the tribe of Manasseh disappeared from history. Yet people of both Manasseh and Ephraim are listed with the Judahites, and the Benjaminites as living in Jerusalem following the return from captivity in Babylon 2 centuries later. Now it says there's two Manasseh. This is from this Who's Who in the Bible here. And the second Manasseh says this is the king of Judah from about 687 to 642 BC. So Manasseh, basically the ancestor of the tribe of Manasseh. We don't know who the firstborn son of Joseph and Egyptian wife Asenath was given his name. His father said because the firstborn son of Joseph, the very first one was Manasseh. Can that be correct? We'll have to double check that because Joseph was the favorite, right? So that means Manasseh is the oldest of the favorite. Okay, so we'll come, right? It was Terah, then Abraham, then Isaac, then Jacob, and then Joseph. And Joseph was his favorite. And Jacob lived to be 130 years old. 130 years young. Adam, he died when he was 930 years old. And he didn't look a day over 750. He didn't look a day over 750. So, who is this second Manasseh? Well, let's find out. The king of Judah from about 687 to 642 BC. Okay, there you go. Manasseh came to the throne at the age of 12, possibly as a co-regent during the illness of his father, Hezekiah. Hezekiah. If a 10-year co-regency is included, his reign of 55 years was the longest in either Judah or the northern kingdom of Israel. But Manasseh did what was evil in the sight of the Lord by reintroducing the abominable practices, 2 King 21:2, of the pagans who had inhabited the land of Canaan before it was conquered by the Israelites. Whereas Hezekiah had rebelled against Assyria, Manasseh yielded to the expanding power of that enemy and, as a loyal vassal, provided the Assyrians with the assistance in their war of conquest against Egypt. In the Assyrian records, Manasseh is listed as one of the 22 subject kings who were required to transport material for King Esarhaddon's building projects. Esarhaddon building projects, public works. Apparently, to placate his Assyrian overlords and show his loyalty to them, Manasseh restored the pagan worship that his father had ousted from Jerusalem. Isn't that what happened with Moses' people? They started worshiping that golden calf. They started worshiping that gold. They started worshiping that money. Money isn't the money the root to all evil, in that somewhere in the Bible? Manasseh rebuilt the shrines to Baal. Oh my fucking God. Yep. Baal, that's the goddess. That's the fucking gold. That's the golden calf. Fucking religion raised images of the goddess Asherah, erected altars to the sun, moon, and stars in the temple courts. All Sol Invictus, and practiced soothsaying and augury and sorcery, and dealt with mediums and with wizards. 2 Chronicles 33:6. Wizards. Send that wizard to the dungeon with the lions. 10,000 years can get you such a crick in the neck. In accordance with pagan customs, he even offered up his own sons as sacrifices, burning them to death in the valley of Hinnom outside Jerusalem. What the fuck did I just read here? Manasseh is fucked up. Manasseh is so fucked up. There's 3 things I would like for Matthew Martinez, my representative, my state representative. You know, as a citizen, I try to be a good citizen. And I want a Bill of Rights. I want Colorado's Bill of Rights and America's Bill of Rights. I want it codified together. Let's put them together. What does it mean to be a Coloradan American? And then maybe we should even define citizenship. Is it driver's license? Is it staying here for 1 year, 2 years, 5 years? What is citizenship? But getting a Bill of Rights codified, basically just codify the rights we already have, but combined America's Bill of Rights with Colorado's Bill of Rights, because that expands our freedoms. We have 88 freedoms or so. How many freedoms have you all counted? This is to all the Coloradan Americans out there. How many rights and freedoms do you all have? I counted up 88. How many of you all counted? Oh, you don't care about America or the rights of 3 branches of government because you're stupid and you don't care about other people? I also want Matthew Martinez to get us a pocket constitution. When I think about Americans going abroad, we should have the Enlightenment. We should have like a pocket Enlightenment, maybe a pocket Bible. But I would appreciate it, even here in Colorado, if somebody just handed me a pocket constitution of Colorado. Here's how Colorado works. Here's how the counties work. Here's how the state works. Here's your rights. Here's this. Here's that. And also, don't rape. There's Matthew Martinez. You have a bunch of laws in Colorado. A shit ton of too many fucking laws. Colorado has too many fucking laws. But they don't have a don't rape law. They have don't sexual assault law. And it's just like the don't assault law. There's a high threshold for the burden of proof. So it doesn't seem, it's basically, you can't rape and hit people around here. But really, it's the evidence left behind or something. So don't rape. We need to have some don't rape laws in Colorado. Don't sexually assault. Yeah, of course, don't sexually assault people. That's true. You should keep your damn hands to yourself, right? Don't grope, don't molest, don't massage, don't punch. Just keep your fucking hands to your goddamn self, motherfucker. And ask people permission. Ask people permission. Hey, is it all right if I shake your hand? And if you put your hand out and they say no, okay, well then do namaste. But, keep your fucking hands to yourself, you pieces of shit. Don't rape. Colorado needs don't rape laws. Just have it like that. Class 1 rape, class 2 rape, class 3 rape. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not rape, thou shalt not steal, arson, a whole bunch of stuff, right? Let's just let's get the common law. Let's get a common law banged out. Let's get a common law banged out for everybody. Am I the only one here that's against crimes and criminals doing crimes? Am I the only one? I can't be the only one. I just can't believe I'm the only person here against crimes and criminals doing crimes. You know, Jesus expelled the pigs, the demons, to get into the pigs.